Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22, as we continue our start from scratch Zielonka save here, also known as Feed My Kids. Currently feeding my kids baby food. This is what we're dropping off now. Some carrots, some processed carrots. Got 2 full loads on there, and then we just got that one little pallet there. Technically, we'll have about another 10-12,000 probably before the end of the day in the storage, or in the production facility. So we might lease the train one more time just to kind of sell that last little bit, just to kind of get us a little bit extra money right at the end. But I want to go ahead and get this sold since we already leased the train, just to make sure everything's good. And we'll kind of go from there. So let's make sure we are fastening belts and everything. Everything looks good. And let's get all this sold that we can. 50,000 liters, not bad. That should be about 50,000 bucks actually. Pretty close to it. Sorry for the darkness. I'm still just trying to get all this stuff done before fast forwarding anything. And we'll fast forward here in just a moment to kind of get to the rest of the end of it. Let's go ahead and sell. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. Don't fall off. We got most of them to sell. I don't know why they keep falling off. That's alright. We'll get these other ones sold as well. Pretty good chunk of money though. Sadly though, not enough money to get us super far. But that's partly because we did not get all the carrots processed, right? We have a lot of carrots that are still not processed yet because we didn't have time to get them done before December. So the other 2 crops that we're doing will have more, and the next year's carrots will have a lot more as well. Come on. We'll sell the other one? Or did you sell the other one? No, I didn't sell the other one yet. There we go. Alright, so got all that sold. Pretty good chunk of money there. Again, we can get another about 14,000, 12,000, 14,000, something like that, liters of carrots before the end of the day. I just didn't want to hold up the train too long since we have to pay by the hour. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get that fast forwarding going. So we can kind of maybe get another load of carrots, because we got plenty of carrots over there to do more. I'm also set it to distributing. I'm not sure if it's going to work. This is just an idea I had. I'm wondering if I distribute, if it won't put it on the little pallet loading spot, and then I can just select one to store, and then it'll just spit it out. It's also possible it'll just distribute it somewhere random, and I don't know where it went. So I'm going to test this real quick. It's a little bit of an experiment, but you know, you never know. So we'll see once we get up to 2,000 liters here. I'm actually just going to kind of babysit it for a second before I actually drive. I'm kind of curious what it's going to do when I hit the 2,000 liters. Could just lose a bunch of crop right now, which is... no, it looks like it's still storing it. Okay, so that's kind of what I was hoping for. And then I can hopefully come up and just say, hey, I want you to spit out just carrots. And then I can just pick up the carrots. And I'm hoping that's easier. Now, we do lose a little bit of storage because there's... technically we could store an extra... 8 pallets outside of the factory, which is 16,000 liters. So we'll lose a little bit, but basically what it means is that I can just zip over, spit one out, stack it off to the sides, put the next one out, kind of sort them out that way. That way I'm not having to sort through each one of them individually. Great demand at the supermarket. Like I said, we are just going to fast forward all the way to pretty much the end of the day, honestly. Pretty late in the day. I mean, we're going to lose a little bit of money because obviously this price is going down, but I think it's still good to sell today, even if it is a little bit lower price than what we started with. I mean, I may go all the way till when it's dark, get all the way to just before midnight. The reason the distributing, I think, works the way it's working is because I don't actually have anywhere to distribute to. I don't have any other... And in fact, I don't even think there are distribution spots for these types of things, to be honest. But we're going to zip along just before midnight. We'll sell all the rest of it at midnight. And we're going to have... not a lot. Maybe not quite as much as I was hoping, but we'll have a good number of liters over here. Red beets are actually almost done. Probably going to put red beets on the bigger field this next time around, just because it was the lowest this time. Try to balance things out a little bit more. We got lots of parsnips still. I think we'll have parsnips definitely until we plant again. Maybe, I don't know if we'll have them until we harvest again. I doubt that at least. I do have the other pallets kind of off to the side over here, sorted out already. So in case you're wondering where the rest of the stuff went, it's gonna be dark, but we'll get it. We'll get this one done. I think going forward, we won't wait for this type of thing. I'm just trying to get the maximum amount of money here. Going forward, we'll have like a full year's worth of carrots, more or less. And I think we'll be fine. All right, that's fine. Close enough. It's not a big deal if it does loop over, but I just kind of want to get that rolling. Train just passed, so it might back up here. We'll see. Hopefully it will. And then we come over here, go to production, and we tell you to store just the carrots. And then we'll be able to get us a bunch of carrots here. Should be 5 pallets. It is 5 pallets. Not a lot of money, but an extra 10,000 bucks is 10,000 bucks. I mean, that's an extra month's worth of loans. Cool. And I think we're close to another one. We are not. So, and we still have 40,000 liters of carrots, right? We still have enough carrots in there to get us, you know, another, what, 30,000 almost liters of... That's a lot, actually. It'd be 60%, so 240,000 liters. So another full truck trailer load. So we have another $24,000 worth of carrots ready to be processed, just sitting there. So that's not bad. Our money situation is a little bit tighter right this second because we weren't able to sell all the carrots, but there's still carrots sitting there waiting, right? We're still good on that side of things. We just didn't get them all done. They'll be there next year, and so if we can just make it to next year will be even bigger. And again, the parsnips and the red beets should be quite a bit more than the carrots. At least the parsnips for sure. The red beets, maybe a little bit less just because there's not as many red beets that we put into there in the first place. Again, I apologize for the really dark video, but I just wanted to kind of bring you guys along for what I'm doing. And then we'll kind of, we'll go from there. We're almost done with this part, and then all will be well. Forgot that there was a thing down. I was just trying to get across the track. It's not the most convenient way to load this train, but it works. We'll get it done. Alright, let's make sure we're unloading to the right. Looks good. Turn you off. Train. Let's fasten those up. Even though it doesn't seem to actually do anything, because they just fall off half the time anyway. Got all those sold that time. Perfect. Awesome. All right. Let me see. Next thing we're going to sell will be, that's July. That's April. So April. So that's only a couple months away. So we'll be doing beetroots in April. Oh, I just set the carrots back to distributing and they'll just store up. So beetroots in April. And then the next time we actually plant is also April. So April will be a very busy month for us. We're planting all 3. We're selling beetroots. Lots of things going on. So let me just turn you off for a second. And let's just go ahead and start fast forwarding here. Get back to daylight. First, my eyes actually being in the dark. That's also partly because I have light shining in my face right now. That's January. We're going to be paying a lot of loan. We're going to be running through all of this loan pretty much just to get to April. But every little bit that we do is going to give us just a little bit more extra, right, on top of everything else that we're spending. So I think we'll be okay. I could be way off. I could be way off on my numbers, but I think we'll be okay. All right, let's keep going to April. I don't think there's anything else to look at. Really, I mean, I had zero intention of doing contracts in this run. So that's the reason if anybody's suggesting that I do contracts to get a little bit extra money. This is a no contract run. So we either figure it out or we don't. right, parsnips are looking pretty good. It's really the man, they go from really low to really high in 1 month. That's kind of interesting. So we got 2 more months of that. We will be negative again, but as soon as we sell our first bit of stuff, we'll be able to start planting things. All right, 1 more month will be just a little bit negative. Not too bad, actually. Wow, carrots are still a really good price. Honestly, if carrots are still $9.38 when we get to... Oh, that was saying the best price is in March. Well, that's just nice that it's fluctuating that much. I mean, do I just go ahead and sell another round of carrots real quick? How many carrots do we have over there? Got another full trailer load. Honestly? Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to just go ahead and sell some carrots real quick. I mean, they could be good in April again, but I think we'll just not risk it. We'll go ahead and get these sold off. Just 1 full trailer load. That's easy to transport 1 time, and then extra 24,000 bucks. That actually means we won't even go negative at all. That's very convenient. Snow is actually what it looks like outside my house right now. It snowed a lot where I live. All right, let's have you store. Are you not busted for a second? Sometimes I have to unhook and hook back up. There we go. Sometimes it gets a little goobery. All right, full load. Perfect. Actually, that really was perfect. And that's actually all of the carrots, so nice. I'm kind of glad that we got to sell all the carrots this month. Will help a lot. Oh, that will not help a lot. Thankfully, I should be able to get you tipped back up again. Usually I can. Come on. Come on. Usually you can get just to spin around a little bit. Oh, come on. Usually I can get this. I think the snow's messing me up. Because usually I can spin the vehicle around a little bit. All right, let's just unhook for a second. Get you picked back up. Come on. I know you want to. There we go. Probably going to try and flip me when I try to grab this, but hopefully... There we go. Okay. Just got to be more careful. It would not be a farming simulator run if I didn't flip a vehicle at least once. Someday we'll have a nice big old semi truck, which I probably will flip as well, to be fair. Sounds like something I would do. Oh, I forgot to lease the train. Grab that real quick. Kind of wish the best price wasn't the train, the one that you send off with the train, because it's just kind of boring. I mean, you know, you don't even bother looking at the other things. You just know it's the train one. I liked it better when there was like a little bit of a, oh, I got to go here this month. Okay, next month I get to go here because this has got a better price. Things like that. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but just would be nice. Some variety. Come on. Get into 4 low. 4 low. Come on, let's go. I know you got more torque than that. Alright, I don't know if you actually do go 4 low when you're pulling a trailer. I do not pull a trailer with my Bronco currently. I doubt that. I'm sure you could go downshift. I don't know if you would actually. You might. I actually don't know. I know the Bronco does not pull that much weight. It's just not, you know, which is what it is. It's not a pickup truck, so it's not going to pull pickup truck levels of weight. There's the train coming. Come on, train. Let's go. Where you got? April's going to be a busy month for us. Got a bunch of stuff to sell, a bunch of seeds to plant. Got to try out our subsoiler seeding idea. See if that's going to actually work. Lots of stuff. Sure, it's unloading to the right. Good stuff. Come on, let's go. I'm always scared it's not going to sell. Perfect. All right. Well, now we just fast forward to April, and I think that's all we got to do. Did I set everything back to where it needed to be over here? I did not. So let's set the carrots to distributing. And parsnips are going to cap out. It's okay. Not really a problem. Those aren't going to be sold until July, I think. So, and we are still April on beetroot, correct? Says it is here. Let's go. Not a lot going on in this episode. Just making a lot of money, I guess. So, hopefully that's good. All right, how are we looking? 918 for beetroots. Actually, 926 for parsnips is really good. I mean, do I still hold out? Oh, now it's saying beetroots is not till is in January. I think we still sell this over 900. It's a little annoying, and I might do I sell parsnips? I feel like the prices are just kind of fluctuating so much that it's hard to know for sure. I don't know. We might just sell both of those. I think it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be close enough to where we need it to be. But before we get going on that, let's get you going with the old seeder. We'll get that rolling because we actually have a couple fields ready for that. We are going to move the parsnips. Sorry, not the parsnips. We're going to move the red beets to the big field, I think. I just want to get a few more of those coming in. So I'll have you go to the big field. Oh, it doesn't really matter if we get them all done, I suppose. Truth be told, I might go in order of what I'd actually eat. I'm probably more likely to eat carrots. Obviously, we already talked about that. Although the carrots sell so soon. I'm trying to think. It's probably fine to do carrots. If we still had a bunch left over here, which we do have a lot of parsnips. I do want to put parsnips on one of the smaller fields because we obviously we have a lot left over. Although by the time we actually harvest, I guess they won't be there. So I guess it doesn't really matter what goes where. Yeah, I'll just put carrots on the big field. I like carrots best. Oh, that's not how I thought that would look. A green patch there? That's strange. Is it actually planting? What am I looking for? I'm looking for this. Yeah, it's planting. Huh. Is it doing anything with this? That'd be awesome, but I doubt it. I mean, obviously we don't have nitrogen in some of these other spots. We'll have to come back and fertilize, but I'm not worried about that. All right, that's done. Let's get you picked up with the new... What are we going to decide? We decided we're going to do the 3 meter. At least that. And we're going to do the 3 meter vegetable thingamajigger. Okay. And if this works, I'm going to feel like a genius. Okay, maybe not a genius, but it's going to be nice. It's possible the worker won't know how to do this stuff. That's going to be something I have to think about. You're going to do... so we'll do... I guess we'll keep doing red beets on this other field. I think this other field is the smaller one. And I don't care about the red beets as much as I like the other things. Potentially. It doesn't really matter. They're all the same when you get right down to it. Come on, worker. Know how to do this. This would be so nice if you can figure this thing out. Please and thank you. It's not planting. Okay. It sounded like it was making noises. Turn on cedar. Yeah, it's making noise. Why would it not work? What am I missing? I don't know. Feels like it should be working. I'm a little confused, I'm not gonna lie. And it's definitely not, right? Yeah, definitely just making a seedbed. Like I said, I can hear it make noise. So I know it thinks it's working. Oh well. Now we know. Not the end of the world. Guess, I mean, do we go back and just lease all the stuff we had before? Not ideal, but... And again, we're spending a lot of money experimenting, but it's not an easy way to experiment otherwise. So I think we just got to do the subsoiling first, then we got to come back and do the other part. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Life goes on, and now we know. Seemed like a good idea at the time. It's always possible that I did something wrong, but I don't think so. All Let's get those returned. Hey, look, little Volvo. We got that on our other map. We're gonna return the tiny vegetable thingamajigger. I guess we didn't have to pay a lot of money for these, so not the absolute end of the world. We'll get us another subsoiler. Actually, we don't need to get another subsoiler. For now, we can just use the one we've got because it will work. Save a little bit of money. We'll just get a second subsoiler the next time we have to do all 3 subswillings. Whether or not we'll get another seeder will depend on how far along we are with this once we need to actually seed again. All right. No harm, no foul. Was worth trying. There might be a combo that does work with that, but obviously just in this case it just didn't. Alright, we'll get him running along. You are doing your thing. Don't think we've got any extra evidence that anything's better or worse here. It just is what it is. Yeah, I think it's just nothing different. And I don't think this has gone up at all. It has not. How are we looking on yield? Just 99%. Actually, I mean, we are basically capped out on yield, so I don't know. We'll figure it all out later, but that's a start. I'm going to put a cut in there. When we come back, I'll be a bit further along with all this. Obviously, we still got to sell the red beets, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.